Hey everyone, it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Today I'm going to be planning the week of October 29th in my Erin Condren Vertical Neutral Halloween week. So excited. I have this Haunted kit from Scribble Prints Co. It is a mini kit. I used this art already in my B6 and I stole a couple of things from this kit that I knew I wouldn't need in my memory planner, but I am super excited to use this. I absolutely love this art. I do have the glitter headers since it's just a mini kit. I also have a bunch of gold foil to bring in and a bunch of Simply Gilded washi. I have my pre-planning insert all pulled out and I am going to throw it over to the voiceover and jump in. So this was Halloween week. We did take the kids trick-or-treating, although it started raining and my daughter was in a super terrible mood anyway, so we didn't really last that long, only about 5 houses. But it was really cute. And then starting the next day after that, she was so obsessed with it, and she kept all week she just kept asking to go trick-or-treating again and wanted to wear her costume and stuff. So it was really cute, but I was oh, that is not how Halloween works. I'm really sorry. And still, actually, a week later, she's still talking about wanting to go trick-or-treating with the neighbors, because we went with our neighbors, and wanting to wear her costume, which she can totally wear her costume, but unfortunately, kid, you missed the boat on trick-or-treating. But anyway, it was super adorable. Most of this week I was actually kind of sick and not feeling so well, and I completely lost my voice this week, and I actually feel it's still just starting to come back fully. It's just one of those weird things. I felt pretty bad on Monday, Tuesday, but other than that I didn't feel that sick, but I legitimately had no voice for the entire week. And then my daughter, we thought she was getting sick because she came home from school feeling kind of sick on Tuesday, but then she was totally fine the next day. It was super weird because I picked her up from school and then she had a fever before bedtime, and then we were oh my goodness, so well, I guess she's probably not going to go to school on Thursday, blah, blah, blah. But then she woke up Wednesday morning and was 100% fine, not even a fever. So she was able to go to school on Thursday. So it was a whole thing. I layered some Simply Gilded washi with some of the washi from the kit sandwiched in the middle. And then I decided to work my way up, since I really wanted to squeeze those baby bows in. And so it ate into a little bit of this spot. So I knew I was going to have to go up into the date cover. So I just worked my way from the bottom up, which actually worked super well. And I didn't end up having to pull everything up a million times like I usually do as I'm putting my full boxes down. I am using the glitter headers from the kit this week, and I will be bringing in some fun overlays. I randomly in a Rose Colored Days Misfit bag got the full box overlays that matched the art of this kit, which were from the Two Little Bees collab, but I hadn't bought them, but I just randomly got them in an unfoiled Misfit, so they're the foil ready ones. So I went ahead and foiled them myself with gold. Can't even tell how they're Misfits, but that is cool. So I foiled those myself in gold, and then I used them, which was really fun because it matches this art, and I don't know, it doesn't line up exactly like it does with the Two Little Bees kit, but it's pretty close and it looks pretty cool. You will see that in a minute after I finish with the glitter headers. But yeah, anyway, this week was I won't call this week that fun. Halloween was fun, but mostly I just was sick and not feeling great, and then tired, although we did have a super fun weekend, and on Sunday I ended up with half a day alone to myself just because the kids napped forever, and then my husband ended up taking them out afterwards, so I had the whole afternoon to myself, and it was so beautiful and peaceful. I did some planning, I just chilled out. I watched the season premiere of Outlander, which is, oh, I love that show. Anyway, on the Stars app rather, but it was just a really nice and peaceful afternoon, such a special treat of me time. Anyway, and yeah, and then mostly I just spent this week drinking all of the hot water and eating all of the soup so that my voice would come back, and that's pretty much it. So I am going to use the date covers from this kit. I really love the Scribble Prints Co date covers, especially when they the font, when the color of the font is not black, when it coordinates with the kit. I think that it looks really, really nice. So I went ahead and used those with some foiled date dots. I thought I had the My Newest Addiction little heart ones because they're really cute with this, but I didn't. And since these were coming up, I ended up having to white out that 2018 so that I could fit the date covers in. And then I'm just going to use the Simply Gilded baby bows again at the top because I just like to have a little bit of pop of color up at the top there. I think that looks really nice. So, but with that filling up the regular 10 millimeter washi didn't fit up there, so I just went ahead and used the baby bows instead. The washi all the way at the bottom is actually the Jasenia, the Planner Sophisticate collab with Simply Gilded. It's the Harry Potter words, but I always think like of Harry Potter as like kind of a Halloween thing. I guess it's kind of a Christmas thing, kind of a Halloween thing, kind of an anytime thing, but I was like, any excuse to use that washi, right? And then I grabbed a Clever Gal Crafts flag to match with the flag from the kit so that I could have the flags in the kit for the spread. And then I am putting in those overlays, like I said, and then I had just like some extra ones from Rose Colored Days as well that I used. And then I'm going to use this also came with like a set of header overlays that are like match the sort of like splatter pattern that's in this art. So I'm using those as well. And then I'm going to grab my pumpkins from Sadie Stickers because I must use all of the pumpkins before fall is over. So I'm going to grab those pumpkin ones and put them on the pink as well, which I think looks really cute. Like pumpkin Halloween, there's pumpkins in this kit, as in like the art of this kit as well. So it's just like a fun and cute thing. And I just have a couple of pumpkins left, at least in the gold. I think I have some more rose gold ones. And then I brought in a little bit of this Simply Gilded plaid washi with the black and white. I just thought that was like kind of cute to mix it up. I just went with like some pink and gray and black and white washis. And I'm going to do a weekly ombre for my dinners, which I'm actually looking at my planner now while I'm recording the voiceover. And I realized I never put a dinner sticker down on that. So I will have to go and grab one and add that back in later. And then I marked as something to watch down watching, but then I kind of forgot what I was doing as I was filling it out, and I ended up putting it for reading. And then I have I'm doing like a word of the week half box, which is I will share with you at a later date something exciting coming to my life. But I just wanted to put that space in there just as like the big thought for the week instead of doing a little journaling space. Anyway, then like I said on Monday, I was really feeling sick, so I was like marking that with this like kind of like tired looking scribbler. And then I have these half of these flat lays from Toffee Banana Doodles, and the haul for this will be up next week, and I just like, or later this week, and I just like, I'm so obsessed with these right now, so I really wanted to use some of them this week. I think they look so cute in the spread. So I did some planning on Monday since I hadn't done it on Sunday. So I just put one down for like a little like coffee relax planning sesh there, and I grabbed my planning sesh stickers from Nicole Alexia Designs. So I think that looks so adorable, especially on like a not so busy week. And while I was like feeling sick and not really doing stuff, I'm obsessed with these. I definitely want to keep using them and get more, and they're just so cute. Anyway, in the afternoon, despite not feeling well, I like just needed to get out of the house, so I went for a fitness walk. Ended up doing like a bunch of hills and stuff and just pushed the kids on the stroller. I think my daughter actually fell asleep in the stroller, which is super unlike her, but has happened a couple of times lately. So I ended up taking a rather long walk, which sometimes feels good. Like when you're like a little bit sick, but not super sick, you know what I mean? It can feel good to like really kind of like do a little bit of exercise. Anyway, then that night I took a nice relaxing bath, and that doodle is from Toffee Bananas as well. And the bath night sticker is from a freebie from Scribble Prints Co. Then I'm just cutting down a bit of this bottom washi to be able to use some of it in the spread, since I only had like the one little sheet of pattern washi because it was because this is a mini kit, although like the Scribble Prints Co. mini kits are so huge, but not a ton of washi included in them. And then I am marking down that my daughter had school, and I actually did drop off this day, and I am using a Fox and Pip Girl for that and a school script from a Rose Colored Days. These I have a little bit of trouble with the cut lines. I have never like damaged a sticker getting them out, but they're like a little bit hard to peel up, so I had to pull that back off camera to get that to peel up. And then actually there was like a little bit of paper on the back of it, so I'm just like kind of pulling that off now. Next thing I'm going to mark is that actually when I picked up my daughter from school, she seemed like super miserable, and then when we got home she just seemed like super sick, so I was like not happy about that, but like I don't know. Like I said, sometimes toddlers are weird, man. They spike fevers and then are totally fine like 2 seconds later. So anyway, that is what I was marking there. And then I did some filming that day also. I feel like this is out of order, but that is okay. I don't remember exact order of when I did things. And then that afternoon after school, because she was just so miserable and so tired, I let her watch. I decided to put on a movie, and usually like she can't make it through even remotely a whole movie, but we watched all of Mulan, which like my daughter cannot sit through a movie. So that's how poorly she was feeling. And then we had pho for dinner, so like some yummy noodle soup to help us all feel better, and it was delicious. And that night we finished watching The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina on TV, which I loved. It was like a little bit too scary for me by the end, but I just was so into it that I didn't care. So I really did love that. And then on Wednesday, my husband worked from home because I was still like not feeling super well. And then we thought my daughter was going to be sick. So my husband made arrangements to work from home, but then my daughter was like actually fine. So anyway, but I had like one work thing that I wanted to mark. So I just decided I didn't like how that looked. So I moved my work thing first. And then I put that little flag, that little appointment label with the Artbox stickers laptop to mark that my husband worked from home up there. And I grabbed the Once More with Love munchkin to work my work thing. And then that night we went trick-or-treating, so I wanted to make sure that I could fit that in. And then as well, at some point that day, I took my daughter to the playground by herself while my son was napping and my husband was working in the house. So it's like kind of a nice thing. And then I grabbed a scribbler from the kit and a spiderweb thing from a Clever Gal Crafts sampler. So then on Thursday, my daughter had school again, and I did drop off again on Thursday, which I don't usually do it both days during the week, but I just did this week, which is totally fine. Actually, I think I took her all 4 ways this week, like both pickups and both drop-offs. Neither here nor there. Anyway, I grabbed a Once More with Love munchkin for that and a school script from Rose Colored Days, and then I talked to one of my friends for a while that morning, so I grabbed one of these Toffee Banana Doodles phones from that, since I was already using a bunch of her stickers, and then I just did a bunch of work and stuff that day, and then we had some fun playtime in the afternoon with our neighbors outside and hanging out and everything. It was just a fun afternoon. And then I just had like a very relaxing, chill evening. So I decided to grab another one of these flat lays from Toffee Bananas, which I'm like really, really obsessed with, as I mentioned. So I just went ahead and put that in the bottom. I just didn't really do anything specific that night. Just kind of hung out. And then on Friday, it was my little niece's birthday. So I just wanted to mark that, but I'm gonna change this to like be on a fancy label instead of on this washi right now. I just wanted to be able to write in her name and just fix that a little bit better. But yeah, so she turned 3, so super cute. She doesn't live near here or anything, but we just called to say happy birthday and all that stuff, let the kids FaceTime, etc. And I was also just ridiculously tired this day. Like my son had slept really poorly and I was still not feeling 100%. So it was just like a really, really rough day. Honestly, like I don't even remember this day. Like it was so tired, but I did take the kids to Touch Bots because I wrote it down and I have like a vague memory of being there. So anyway, I took the kids to Touch Bots, and then we had takeout dinner from this place called Quinoa Grill, which is just like Peruvian food and it's kind of delicious and they deliver. So we did that. And then my husband actually went out and played poker with some of his friends that night, and I just like binge watched Dr. Thorne on Amazon Prime and then fell asleep. It was a super chill evening, and I just like I think I went to bed at like 8:45. I was so tired, like so tired. On Saturday, I slept in, quote unquote, till like 7:15, which is really super late for me, but you know, mom life. And my husband like just watched the kids in the morning, but then he was like super tired. So then he went back to sleep while my son was napping, and I took my daughter and we went to Starbucks to get a pumpkin spice latte, and then I took her to Hat Creek, which is like Eggies in Play, as we call it, because they have a play place and eggs for breakfast. So I went ahead and did that, and I just decided to mark both of those things like together using the half box and the space on top of it. And that cup is from Hello Petite Paper, and then the script is from Paper and Milk. And then I don't know what just happened, but basically we went to the Domain as per usual. We had a lunch at one of our favorite places there. I got a bunch of gift inspo. That foiled meal icon is from Rose Colored Days, and the emojis are from Once More with Love, or the munchkins are from Once More with Love. Anyway, on Sunday, we had donuts for breakfast from our fave donut place, which we went to. And then, like I said, this was just a really chill day. We did some errands, we went to grocery shopping, and then I just like basically spent the whole afternoon, like from lunchtime, from like 12:30 on, just chilling, you know, kids were either sleeping or my husband took them out from like 12:30 to dinner time. I had like, except for like a break or so to like nurse my son, I just like had a bunch of me time, and it was fantastic. I did some planning, I did some filming, I just did some watching TV on the couch, and I just had a really relaxing, amazing afternoon. So I just was really happy about that, and I decided to use these little script words that are gold foiled from Scribble Prints Co, and these came in like the latest mystery box, I think. Mystery kit, or maybe the one before that. So those cool. The scripts are so tiny and so dainty, you can like barely see them, but they are very cute. And I just put the errands down there because it fit better. And then just had my me time, and I'm gonna grab one of these candles from the Toffee Banana shop. So anyway, really loved those stickers in here this week. I just think they're like so cute. I can tell that that's going to become a favorite shop of mine, for sure. Her doodles are just absolutely adorable. So I'm just gonna finish out with some deco, and then throw it back. Okay, that is everything all filled out. I love how this looks. I am obsessed with these flat lays. I really want to keep bringing them in the future. I just think they look like so cool and so pretty in the spreads, especially like on when days aren't super busy. And I'm really feeling that right now. While the camera was off, I did grab like a couple of things that I forgot, and I think the camera cut out the end of my decoing. But so I did just use like a good deal of deco. I grabbed this book from Hello Petite Paper, but I meant to put a TV, so now I'm wondering what to do. I honestly like read so much news this week, so I might just write in that, which I forgot to do, because it was like leading up to election day. I was just reading like just a ton of news this week. Anyway, which is always fun. Then as well, I grabbed one of these new Hello Weekend little scripts there, from Rose Colored Days, with the heart in the middle. So hopefully you can see that. They are so cute. I'm really into them. And as well, I feel like I grabbed one other thing. Oh, a Halloween holiday sticker, and this one's from Scribble Prints Co, because I wanted to write in trick or treating too, so I just grabbed a little one since I didn't leave like a specific box to mark that it was Halloween. I did all of my writing in a Pigma Micron 03 on the planner and in a Sharpie Ultrafine on the Scribble Prints Co stickers. I have been feeling that again lately. I did use all of the full boxes. I bought some deco left, especially some of the larger pieces, which I find kind of hard to bring in on the Erin Condren, and the work labels, a YouTube thing, a bit of washi. Oh, those are not from the kit. A little bit of glitter, some little things in one box, but I used like a fair amount of this kit, and I already used this art in my B6, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with the leftovers of this. I actually have like 2 giant binders of all kit leftovers. What do you guys do with your sticker leftovers? Let me know in the comments down below, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a last wiggle. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd love it if you'd subscribe and check me out on Instagram at mycraftyplans to keep up with everything going on in my planners. Bye!